Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel where we discuss all the electric vehicle related news, information and events. So before I proceed and discuss today's important news items, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel in case you want to stay connected with all the electric vehicle related news and information. I come here regularly and make videos regularly and try to share as quality content as possible. So please hit the subscribe button and share this video in case you have a friend who's really interested about electric vehicles. So let us begin about today's big news, guys. It's actually not today's news, but if you remember that Delhi government released electric vehicle policy 2020 few months back. I have made a video on my channel, you can check it out, where I discuss the summary of the electric vehicle policy by the Delhi government. Now comes another announcement by the transport department, or the transport minister to be specific, of the Delhi government, and that announcement is that the registration fees for electric vehicle has been waived off completely. No registration fees you have to pay for the vehicle, and that will definitely reduce the cost of the vehicle in Delhi, and that makes Delhi the cheapest destination for electric vehicles. Now, if you remember that Delhi government launched electric vehicle policy 2020 few months back, and it was offering a subsidy, or should I say payback incentive, cashback incentive up to 1.5 lakhs on four-wheelers and up to 30,000 on two-wheelers and three-wheelers. Now, in addition to that, the road tax, the registration fees has been waived off, and that will significantly reduce the electric vehicle cost, and that actually might make Delhi the cheapest destination for electric vehicles. The only state which is following Delhi in that particular sense is Madhya Pradesh. So this announcement was made by Mr. Kailash Gehlot, who is the transport minister, and also this not only makes Delhi the cheapest, but also will help Delhi in fighting the pollution and increasing and improving its air quality, which kind of reduces during the winter session. All right, guys, and so this is in consonance with the target which Delhi government had made, that is raising the registration of electric vehicles up to 5 lakhs by 2024. 5 lakhs vehicles they want registered by 2024. That was the target of Delhi EV policy, if you remember. And you can go to my channel, and I'll just share my screen. You can go to my channel, and as you can see here, I have made a video on Delhi EV policy in 2 parts. So make sure, in fact the first video which I made on this channel was about Delhi EV policy. Do make sure that you go and click on those videos in case you are really interested in knowing more about these videos. Alright, moving on to the next news, guys, and what the next news is about law student. Okay, it's about a law student which you can see on my screen. His name is Mr. Devansh Jalan. He is a LLB student, and he has secured a patent both in India and USA for an efficient battery charging technology in electric vehicles, and that is a very unprecedented thing. You won't expect a law student to do that. It's more of a student coming from a STEM field, science, technology, engineering, management field, to do this kind of task, but he has secured a patent both in USA and India separately, where he has devised a way for efficient battery technology. From what I can read, obviously it's not really public knowledge how it is to be done, but from what I can read and understand is that this technology is about charging the in regards to plurality of battery units, that they will charge batteries, not all batteries together, but rather in phases, and that will improve the efficiency and economy of those batteries. So once more battery units in the initial set fall below certain change percentage, the technology facilitates a seamless handover of power source from the initial set. This news is out on multiple platforms. I came to know on edxlive.com. You can go and read it. So why this news is important is that this is actually a good way to reinvigorate students and young people's interest in this field by researching and securing patents. And not only that will bring money to them, but it will also, it might bring new technologies, new efficient technologies to Indian ecosystem, because some Indian company might buy this patent. So that is something really, really good news, that people from across fields, not just engineering but even law fields, are researching on this thing. It's very good news. You can go and check it out. Moving on to the next news, guy, that is Jaguar Land Rover launching our car, that is I-Pace. And so if you remember, in a few of my videos back, I had discussed that if you go to Jaguar's Indian website, they have now rolled out the model, that is Jaguar I-Pace. You can read its technical specification, its exterior details, its interior details. You can read all of these, and at the same time you can also we came across a news where Mercedes-Benz EQ was launched for 99.3 lakhs, which is actually 1 crore, and that it was supposed to be the first luxurious electric vehicle class vehicle. And now, as I said, that it was already on the brick. I mean, Jaguar had already made its intention clear that they will be entering India. It was not clear why, but now the news which is on Auto Economic Times is saying that I-Pace will be launched probably next year. And it's a good news. Now we'll have two vehicles in luxury segment. One is Jaguar I-Pace and one is Mercedes-Benz EQ. Jaguar I-Pace is also somewhere around 1 crore, so that's a good thing. And good thing in the sense that we have now a new segment coming, that is luxury segment, where Jaguar and Mercedes will be tackling. And then there will be third car, that is Audi e-tron, and when it is gonna enter we don't know, but that is the third car which will be, if it enters, it will give fight to these two players in the luxury segment. And I had in my last video taken you guys on the Jaguar I-Pace website, and you can go there and you can see that the car is there, and you can see that the car is there, and all the exteriors, interior designs. You can build your own car actually and try in different colors. And if you want to know about the technical specification, they're all here. The battery is 90 unit battery, 90 kilowatt hour battery, and it is the motors are 294 kilowatt and 696 newton meter torque. And its acceleration, the one thing that they are pitching actually is that it accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in 4.8 seconds. So that's a pretty impressive number. And the range is somewhere similar to you would call like 400 to 450 kilometers. That's very similar to Mercedes-Benz EQ. So that was Jaguar I-Pace for you guys. And I mean, I had already announced, but it has not yet arrived fully, but it is there on the website. They have made their intentions clear. Next year, be ready for Jaguar I-Pace. Then moving on to the next article, guys, it's not news, it's more of an article that Department of Heavy Industries is. In last video, I had actually told you that Department of Heavy Industries has actually rolled out an offer for EOI, expression of interest, for applying charging stations on expressways, various expressways, Delhi, Agra, Jaipur, Delhi, and all sort of expressways across North and South India. And it has invited expression of interest from various public sector units, various discom, various petroleum companies, and so that was the second phase. And this article, which is on justauto.com, you can check it out. It also says that the first phase where the big announcement was made, if you remember some time back, 2700 charging station that were going to be launched across cities in India. So that was the first announcement which Department of Heavy Industries had made. 2800 charging station across 22 cities under FAME 2. And now this is considered to be the second biggest announcement, that EOI for charging high-speed charging stations on expressways. And definitely it should help India in achieving its target of 30% electric mobility by the end of 2030. So that is the next move. And moving on to the last news of today, that Hero has launched its its whole new segment of electric bikes, and it's called as City Speed, which is meant for city commuters. And it's an all new segment that Hero has announced, and it contains scooters like Optima HX, NYX HX, and Photon HX. And one thing which I liked in this, Mr. Sohinder Gill, who is the CEO of Hero, he has given an interview and it is published on news18.com and various across various other sources. And one thing which he says is that the current market is pretty polarized, where you have low speed, low cost vehicles, and then you have high speed, high cost vehicles for the bikes. But there is nothing in between. High speeds like ultraviolet or probably revolt, they are high speed, high high cost, and then we have another segment which is low speed and low cost. There's nothing in between, and that's what the segment these guys are going to target. And the price is somewhere around 57,000. That's what the article says, and range is from 70 to 200 kilometers. In case you want, you can go to Hero's website and check it out. And here is an image of the scooter which they have, and Hero is definitely going to be a big player in this market. I mean, they have been developing this technology, this powertrain for this particular segment, and now they are rolling it out completely, and it will be definitely should we say a competitor to Ather? I mean, because we don't know whether this kind of segment is in middle of a high speed and low speed two-wheelers, but definitely two-wheeler market is two-wheeler market is seeing some really big action, guys, really big action. I mean, four-wheeler is really catching up slowly, but two-wheelers and three-wheelers is just exploding like anything. You have scooters, bikes coming from everywhere, from established companies, from new companies. So that's a good thing, and we will have to look out, and I'll try to make sure that I cover all the two-wheelers and three-wheelers one by one, so that you guys stay completely clear which one is the right two-wheeler or three-wheeler for you in case you want to go for it. So that is it for today, guys, and I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe to the channel in case you want to stay updated with all that is happening in electric vehicle ecosystem. I come here regularly, I make videos regularly, so just hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.